For 66 years, our state of Minnesota has had the same flag that everyone has grown to like. But just up until recently, there has been a discussion about changing it.
The original, or the Minnesota flag that is currently being used now, this is actually not the first proposal to change it. This is something that's actually been kind of hanging out in the background for a while now. But the concern with the current flag, which our current flag is the Minnesota seal just put onto the flag, but that the seal itself is frankly kind of racist. It's meant to show a farmer pushing a Native American to the west. It's actually rather similar to a painting I use in my US history classes about Manifest Destiny. But generally, it was seen by the legislature as not being culturally appropriate for the times. And so the contest was put out there for Minnesotans to submit new ideas for both the seal as well as the flag.
With many people being upset with the current flag design, there are bound to be many new flag designs brought up.
I looked through when the original ideas were posted on the website, and some of them were not that great. And some of them were, kind of nice. Most of the symbols that are out there focus around what is Minnesota. So usually there's something blue, which is meant to represent the water. Usually there is a star, which our motto is about the Star of the North. And so most of them have stars on them that have been accepted to represent that part of Minnesota. A lot of them also have green to represent the farming industry, or some say it represents the forests. Both would certainly probably be acceptable. And then there's a few other things on there. Some of them have had loons and other animals on there to represent the nature that is found in Minnesota.
With many ideas and designs out there are some specific things people feel should be on the flag.
Yeah, and a lot of them also have white, which is usually meant to, of some of the samples that were meant to symbolize winter and the seasons. I saw some cute ones in the original ones. Some people put out as jokes, like they put mosquitoes and other jokes around there. But the ones that are kind of simmering to the top and have made it into this last tier of selection, they all generally are blue and green and meant to represent nature, and it's a nice way to market ourselves to the nation.
Of course, not everyone is going to be happy with the flag. That's why we leave it up to a higher power to approve of the flag.
What happened is, in the last session, the Minnesota legislature voted that to put together a panel of people to start this process of creating both a new seal as well as a new flag. And so now that it is law, is approved by the legislature, signed by the governor, so now the process is moving forward. And they've been going through different selections, and it sounds like they're going to pick the new one pretty soon.
Minnesota is such a great state. Whether we are talking about the lakes, the nature, or the animals, we have a lot to work with, and I'm sure the new flag will turn out great. This has been Aaron Omariba and Josh Newhouse, Noise News.